Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy MidPokeMaster here today with the NCP Season 4 Week 7 Team Builder and Battle against JV, coach of the Atlanta Victini. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. Around 70% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It just shows a lot of support and that you want to see more Draft League content. So JV is, he's been in a few draft leagues. I know he's in UBL. I'm pretty sure he runs his own league. I believe it's IBA. And he replaced here early on, so, I really don't know much about him, but he seems, from, the small conversations I've had with him, he seems like a really cool dude. Expected to take over early season and, pick up a team that maybe he wasn't comfortable with, so... Yeah, he actually has quite a few mons that were on my team last season that I truly enjoyed using, so... maybe I can use that to my advantage, knowing how those mons, work together. Kind of know their strengths and their weaknesses. So, his team consists of Mew, Weavile, Togekiss, Conkeldurr, Toxtricity, Excavalier, Sandslash, Porygon Z, Arachnid, Turtonator, and Gourgeist. So last season, I had Conkeldurr, I had Toxtricity, I had Excavalier, I had Arachnid, and I had Gourgeist. So that's like half this team that I had on my own NCP team last season. So, as I said before, maybe I can use that to my advantage. I also love using Mew, so I can, it's just something I'm very comfortable with. So, his team, but it's just very threatening. He has a lot of offensive mons while also being defensive. So, like, Arachnid and Excavalier are both pretty defensive, but they both hit super hard and it's very hard to switch in. Same with like Turtonator and Gourgeist. I know he loves Turtonator, so I won't be surprised if I see it this week. So, as you can already see, I have the Choice Band, Rillaboom, Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, U-Turn Knockoff, Max Attack, Jolly, 220 Speed, 4 in Defense and Split F, and then 28 in HP. He has quite a few mons that can switch in, but like Gourgeist doesn't want to take a knockoff, Turtonator doesn't want to get its item knocked off, and Togekiss is like a pretty good switch in. But like between Zeraora, Victini, and Nihilego, I can deal with it pretty well. So, not too worried about that. So, I think Rillaboom can, if I can get some of his checks weekend, I can just spam Choice Band, Grassy Glide. And, kind of just clean up late game or, just break down his team pretty well. Next up, I have Heavy Duty Boots, Zeraora, Bulk Up, Plasma Fist, Blaze Click, Knockoff. Max Attack, Adamant, Max Speed, 4 in Defense, I'm Heavy Duty Boots because I don't have any removal this week, and the boots really help out because once webs go up on a Arachnid, which I don't think will be super hard to get up, they can just stay up. So, and Zeraora is a very good, late game, cleaner, so I don't want to lose my speed advantage over all of his team, so I'm the boots just so I can ignore those webs. I can get a bulk up, and like unless the Mew's like crazy defensive, it doesn't want to take a Plasma Fist or a knockoff. Excavalier, which can normally take a hits, doesn't want to take a Blaze Kick, and Gourgeist doesn't want to take a knockoff or Blaze Kick. So I think this monk can put in a lot of work this week, especially if I can set up to +1 or +2. It can honestly just win the game on its own once its few checks are weakened. Next up, I just have the D-Ray special, max special attack, max speed, timid, with Flame Charge, Weakness Policy, Thunder, Blue Flare, Psychic. I don't take this one just to win the game. I'm just expecting it to, break down his team. If it does win the game, that's fine with me. But he doesn't have great switches to this mon outside of like Turtonator or Arachnid. I don't know why I can't talk today, so I don't think this mon will win, like I said, but it can just put in the absolute finest to work, and I'm super excited to use it. Next up, I have Choice Specs Nihilego with like the speed boosting EV set, max speed, timid, 172 in special attack, and 84 HP. So, on Choice Specs, he really doesn't have a power gem switching. His only switching to that is like a Conkeldurr if it's like AV, but that doesn't want to take a psychic at all. So, this mon can, if I can just start speed boosting while I spam power gem, it can honestly just win the game by itself. As long as like mons are in range that they need to be, like if Victini breaks for Nihilego. And this mon doesn't even need to win by itself. If 2 mons can break for like another one to win. Like if Zero or a Nihilego break for Victini to win, or Nihilego Victini break for Zero or to win, that's more than fine with me. That's all I'm really expecting. Next up, Palisand. Max physically defensive, Stealthrock, Shore Up, Scorching Sand, Shadow Ball. This one really does not have a great matchup, but I have to bring it for Conkeldurr and I have to bring it for Toxtricity, because otherwise Toxtricity just kind of sticks out as my team. And that's nothing really against my team Toxtricity. After using it last season, I saw how great of an offensive wall breaker it is and how just hard it is to switch into it. So I just know I had to bring Palisand because I resist all 3 of its stabs. Because technically, Boom Burst isn't a stab, but with its ability, it basically is. So I just have to bring this on because it's my only real way of checking it. Yes, my opponent can run Snarl, but if they lock into Snarl, or I can figure out what kind of set they are, it just makes it that much easier to click. And Stealth Rocks is always super useful, just to get the chip damage for my 3. Just my 4 breakers up here to, really whittle down this team. And then finally, I have my standard melodic, physically defensive, Scald, Recover, Toxic Haze. So, this is pretty self-explanatory. It's my 1 of Raccoonin switch in, can deal with Turtonator, can deal with Excavalier, and potentially Conkeldurr and Weavile. So, this one is very pressured this game just to help deal with all these physically defensive monsters. But I think it can do its job. So, thank you all for watching the Team Builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And we are here with the battle. So let's see how this goes. This is actually my first video I've recorded since I, changed my desk setup. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm honestly enjoying this desk a lot more. Lighting's a lot better. Webcam feels a lot better. And honestly, I can just see everything a lot better. So let's, hopefully that helps us get into our first victory, on this desk. So I'm feeling pretty good at this matchup. I feel like my team just matches up very well offensively. Defensively, I kind of struggle, but I feel like I can deal with it pretty well. I feel like Rillaboom just gets a kill every time it comes in. So he has Mew, Turtonator, Excavalier, Arachnid, Toxtricity, and Conk. So no Weavile, has Turtonator, no Togekiss, has Excavalier, let me just fix all this. And then no Porygon Z has a Arachnid. I think I'm just gonna lead my Rillaboom because I get a pretty free U-turn. Like Mew, Arachnid, Touch, and Conkeldurr, I can just Wood Hammer. Anything else I U-turn out on. If it's a Toxtricity lead, I just go hard into Palisand. Already told each other good luck, have fun. So let's see how this goes. I realized my Elgato wasn't recording, so sorry about no audio there from that for a second. And sorry if you hear my fan. It shouldn't be picking up, but if it does, I'm sorry. It's just way too hot in my room. So I have the Rillaboom lead, and he's going to lead Sour Punch. That is Terminator. That is just a hard switch out. How much does like high horsepower do? It does 74 to 87. But I'm just going to U-turn out. Into what? Who knows? Probably Nihilego. Which that did like 10%. Like Nihilego chews on this thing. Because you're considering we are in the grassy terrain. And I can just come in and start flipping Power Gem pretty freely. So he's going to click Draco. So this is going to do 195 to 132. That only did 63. which shows me he's not invested, if at all. So I'm just gonna click my Choice Specs Power Gem. Even if you're max HP, max speed F, you die here. Unless if you're like Assault Vest, but I can live I can live an EQ in the grassy terrain. So he's gonna hard switch out into Bob's Stone. That is Teambuilder. So that does nothing. But you took like at least 25%, so you're gonna be at like 80 now. Now the problem is here, what is my switching? Sorry if you see that shaking. Melodic's my only switching. You can click knockoff here pretty freely. So let's just see what he clicks. He just clicked the knockoff, that's fine. Look at a lot. 201 to 138. I couldn't write that down for some reason. He's not gonna click knockoff again. I'm just gonna say and click Scald. If I get the burn, that's unfortunate. So he's knockoff, Drain Punch. 150 to 84. So that did 66. Yeah, so that just shows he's like max attack. And he's almost back at full. I'm just gonna recover up here. And then pivot onto my Victini to the next turn. So he's gonna hard switch out into Speeder. That's fine. You can set up webs here. That doesn't affect my team too badly. Like, it'll hurt Victini quite a bit, but otherwise that's fine. I'm just gonna click Toxic here. I'm kind of wishing I brought like Magic Coat to, you know, bounce back these webs. But now you're gonna get Toxic pretty freely here, which is fine by me. Because chipping you down very nicely is very nice. So I do hit the Toxic. So does he click Sticky Web here? He clicks his own Toxic, that's fine. So we're both gonna lose some health here. I think I want to hard out into Rillaboom this next turn. How much does Turtonator take from max attack Woodhammer? Not a lot. I kind of just want to go out into this and then U-turn out. Because, you know, if he goes into Turtonator, I can just go into Victini. So does he set up like his Sticky Webs here? Does he click Scald? Does he... who knows? Does he click Liquidation? Sets up his webs. So now it just means we're kind of forced to try to get up to, you know, Flame Charges with Victini to win with it. But now it can, you know, just be a breaker. So I'm going to U-turn out. You can stay in. But, yeah, so you're going to hard switch out probably into Turtonator. Sir William. It is the Excavator. That took quite a bit. That took like 15%. I'm just going to go hard out into Victini. That's why in the comments needs to tell me to get rid of the Spikes. I'm not going to remember. So I'm just going to Flame Charge up. Excavalier just doesn't want to take this. Even if it's like Akaberry, Max Videf, it doesn't appreciate this at all. Sour Punch does, I believe that's the Turtonator. Did that do any damage at all? I'm just gonna press it again. Like, Draco Meteor is not gonna do too much. Especially once you get to -2 attack, special attack. And now I can just kind of spam Psychic. So I did 175 to 103. So I did 72. So that still shows no special attack investment. But now I'm just going to chew these hits. I want to get grassy terrain and I can just spam Psychic here. So I did quite a bit. Now that's going to be -2 special attack Draco Meteor. So now you're still not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to spam Psychic. I know I'm going kind of early with this, but I think Zero Ore can honestly win this game by itself. Once this mon is, you know, weakened. So I just need this mon severely weakened for it. So you're going to hard switch out, something's going to take a Psychic here. Let's see, Braquinate. So he does have leftovers. So there's, depending on your investment, you can die to Thunder here. So I'm just gonna go for it. This one's not as useful since the stuff is up, but I am gonna miss. So Arachnide's gonna kill the Teeny. That's pretty unfortunate because I would love damage on this. Arachnid kills the Teeny. And we saw Liquidation. How much does Zero Ore do to Turtonator? I don't do too much. So, how much do I do it to Excavalier with this? With my Rillaboom? I'm actually just going to go out into Nihilego and click Power Gem. Because there's no way Conkeldurr wants to still take 2 of these. And what's unfortunate is that I forgot about the terrain. I have to train the Sticky Webs on this too. Is this mon dead? Nope, he's going to switch out probably into Conkeldurr. Bobstone. Yeah, he's like a Soul Vest or something. I want to go into Melodic here. I need to keep Politaned around for that Toxtricity. Or on its own, it just wins. So I'm forced to go out into this Melodic. Does Conkeldurr outspeed me? It depends on his speed investment. But he honestly should outspeed me. So I'm just gonna click Scald here. So at this point, I just need this mon weakened. So I'm gonna switch out probably into Arachnid. So you're gonna get lowered. I need to get Politaned in and get up Stealth Rocks at some point. That's, you know, the best thing I can do at this point. I'm just going to recover up here. I don't know what he wants to do to me. If he's like Rest, I'll just bring in Zero Aura. Because he'd have to be like Rest, Sleep Talk, Liquidation, Sticky Web. His Leech. That did nothing. But that's his way of like catching a Rillaboom on the switch in. Well, how much does that even do? Like a Leech Life. It actually does quite a bit if he's max attack adamant. But I kind of need to keep this one around. There's no way he clicks Liquidation here. So I'm just gonna go out into Nihilego and click Sludge Wave this time. Just don't click Liquidation. So he got me there, where I can kill Continue and Nihilego. So that was very unfortunate, but you know, that was a good play on his part. I'm honestly just gonna go into Zero Aura here. Cause like, how much does he do to me if I'm at +1 defense? If he's no investment, like Liquidation, it does 36 to 44. So I'm just gonna click this bulk up here. I could have just Plasma Fisted there, which might have been the right play. I don't know, I'm just not in it today. He's playing very well, and I just don't know how much I can do. So I'm at +1 attack, +1 defense, Liquidation. He's gonna do, and he. Yep, this game's over. This game is over. There's just nothing I can do at this point. Unless if somehow Palossand can 1v1 this entire team. At least Arachnid is gone. Zero Aura kills Arachnid. That is just very annoying. Because if he has Mach Punch on his Conkeldurr, that's all he needs. He's gonna go on to Guess. That is the Mew. I have to hope you're not max HP and Knockoff can kill. That's the most I can hope for at this point. Okay, so he's especially offensive with Back and Wave. Mew kills Zero Aura. I'm just gonna go on to Rillaboom and click U-turn. Or I could just click Knockoff. I'm just gonna U-turn now, and I'm gonna pick up my phone, so just give me a second. So nothing's happened. So, I don't know what he's going to go for here. I just know I can't win this game unless if Palossand can somehow 1v1 literally everything on this team, but I don't think that's possible. So he's going to switch out into Sir William, that's the Turtonator, and then Scavalier. So you're at like 65 now. I'm just gonna go into Palossand, get up rocks. If you knock me off, that's fine, because that means you're gonna do less damage from now on. Like, I just need to start forcing damage on Mons at this point. So I'm clicking Stealth Rock. We're gonna click Knock Off, that's gonna do 191 to 59. So you're just crazy choice point. So I'm at 59. So I did 132. You still kill me here. So I'm gonna go out into my Melodic that does not have an item. That's the best I can do at this point. I have no item, and I hope Grassy Terrain helps. So now you're back at like 90. So now I'm just gonna click Scald. Maybe he lets me get a burn on this Mon. I'm gonna switch out probably into Thunkilder. Bah, that is Electricity. So you're gonna take Rocks damage. 88 down to 50. I mean, what do you click here at this point? I'm forced to go into Policyant. It's like that's my designated check to respond. Like, the only way he touches me is with Snarl or Throat Chop. Hopefully Throat Chop, since you are now burned. Not much else I can do. I'm gonna click Overdrive. Now I just have to hope you don't have Snarl. Okay. And as long as you're not like special attack boosting nature. So I'm just clicking Shore up here. I could always pivot onto Rillaboom trying to predict him to click Snarl, but I don't know what else I could heal up on. So I'm kind of forced to click it here. So you're going to Heart Switch out into Servo. There's Excavalier. So I'm going to heal up here. I'm gonna have on here that he's burned, but he's not. I'm gonna click Scorching Sands. Did he take Rocks damage? I honestly don't know. Let's just hope he did. I'm gonna click Mega Horn, that does 30 to 36. Do I get a burn? I do not. But now he's down to 51. I'm gonna Shore up, so we know he's banded. Knock off. And what's it called? Banded. His knock off, and he has Mega Horn. So he's gonna go into Mew here. And I don't know what kind of set this Mon is. So I'm just going to click Shadow Ball. Because I honestly don't know. So he's Nasty Plot. I'm going to see how much this does. So he's going to go from 88 to like 35, 40. So Grassy Glide from Rillaboom should kill. So I'm just going to go into Melodic and sack this off. So we see Nasty Plot and Vacuum Wave. And if like he just tries the Nasty Plot all over me, I have Haze and Toxic. So he has Shadow Ball. That should kill my Milo. It does not. So I'm just gonna click Toxic here. So Mew kills, what's it called, Milo. So I'm just gonna go into Rillaboom. How much does like a +2 Fire Blast do? That kills me literally just no matter what, so I'm forced to click Grassy Glide here. Like his 2 switchins don't want me going into the Palisade. So I'm gonna click Grassy Glide here. So he's gonna switch out, that makes total sense. I almost kind of wanted to, you know, make the U-turn knockoff play. That is like so close to being a 2-hit KO. But I have no reason not to just go into my Palisade here. And you get a crit. Why not? No, I physically can't win this game because of that crit. Do I still outspeed even under webs? If you're no investment, you should always outspeed. Well, that was my one way of trying to win the game. Excavalier kills. Excavalier kills Palisade. So I'm gonna go into Rillaboom. That honestly sucks just a lot. Cause I could have at least, I don't know if I could have won, but I at least could have brought it back to try to win. You know, get very close. But knockoff gets close to claiming a kill at least. So Rillaboom kills Excavalier. So he can go on into Toxtricity, he can go on into Terminator, he can go into Conkeldurr. But he just gets to win this game. Sour Punch, that is Terminator. He is not Boots. I mean, I'm forced just to click knockoff here. Hope he misses like Fire Blast or doesn't have Flamethrower. So he was a Salt Vest. So he does have Flamethrower, so that's going to do quite a bit. I fully expected him to burn me there. But now you don't have an item, so you have a pretty decent chance to live. At least maybe it might be a 3-0 now. Nope. Terminator kills Rillaboom. So we're going to lose 4-0, which is very unfortunate because we have not lost a game since week 1. So we are now going to be 5-2 plus 10, which is still very good. I'm just very salty because I felt like a few moments of that hacks really just cost me the game. So like I'm just upset about that. But go check out JV. He's a great dude. I don't know much about him. He took over like week 1 or week 2, so please go check him out. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.